Hello guys, this is Daniel once again, and I'm going to guide you through how to study. And I've titled this particular video Studying 101. Studying 101. Okay, so with this I just have 3 points. The first one is pray, the second one is plan, and the third one is study. Now, the reason why pray is at number one is that if you are a Christian, if you are a Muslim, I do not judge, it's your faith. Just spend time with God. Because you might be very brilliant in the exams, you might write very well, and you are so sure that you get an A. But then when the results come, it will be an F. What happened? What went wrong? It wasn't that you couldn't solve the questions. They were as easy as ABC. But then, to your wildest dream, you realize that it went sideways. You just have to pray. In this university, we do not wrestle against flesh and blood, as stated in the Bible. And whatever your faith is, just keep on with your faith. So just pray. Pray to God. Pray to Allah. Just pray. Okay. Pray because of these unseen circumstances that normally happens. Okay. And let's move on to the next point, which is plan. You really have to plan. You have 24 hours in the day. And you actually have to utilize the hours. You have to utilize them. I didn't say you don't have to sleep. You have to sleep, but then you also have to learn. You have to give more time to learning. So you have to just plan well. You have to cook. It's also important because if you don't cook and you don't have food in your stomach as fuel or energy for work, you can't actually study. So you have to plan that. So I'll cook this way. Maybe let me prepare the stew in the evening. So I'll prepare more stew in the evening on Sunday or on Saturday. So the stew will be there. Maybe if I have a fridge, in the fridge, okay, so that I'll be whenever I want to cook, it will come in handy. I won't spend more time cooking. Do you get me? So mostly, I think I have a friend who does that during the Midsem. She actually prepares these balls of banku during the Midsem, and she has shito. What she just needs is the fish, etc. Okay. So during the Midsem, you'll be spending more time learning, so you won't have more time cooking. I hope you get me. So you have to also plan when it comes to cooking. So you plan your studies, you plan your cooking, you plan your outing. You also have to go out. It's not always about studying. You have to have fun a little bit. I said a little bit too. I didn't say always having fun, because some people last year went to have fun, and unfortunately for them, they had an accident, a medical student, and it was very gory. So I beg you, the fun, you can even have fun in your room. That's what I do. I don't go out. I've never been out for my 4 years stay on campus. I've never gone out to party or something to have fun. In my room, I just get some drink, some biscuits, and I start watching my TV. It's quite fun enough. Okay. Now the third point is study. Study. The Bible says, study to show thyself approved. You really have to study. And with this point, I'll break it down into 3 subtypes. So the first one is to join study groups. Now there was a cue here. Join a group in which the members are serious with studying. I didn't say join a group in which the members are all brilliant. Note the difference. If you have someone who is willing to study and is not the most brilliant person, it's good. It's like a whip on the horse back. It awakens the horse so that it rides more. So they kind of remind you, you have to study. I have such a group, and it's have such a group, and they are very amazing. I feel at times I feel very sleepy, but then they still wake me up to study. Like, they lift you and sit you in a chair. You have to study. That's the group I'm talking about. You don't need all brilliant students. Are you following me? And I'm not also saying go for all dull students who are not willing to study. No, don't go for them. Maybe they have a family company. At the end of the 4 years, they are going to run, and maybe your only hope is this nursing and midwifery. You get me? So join study groups. It's very necessary, very, very important. The second point is study on your own. Aside joining study group, you also have to study on your own. Joining a study group is just not enough. They can help you in some aspects. They help you understand, because once there is a pool of ideas, there is a pool of intelligence. It helps with the knowledge you acquire. But then you also have to spend time, sit down and study on your own. Apportion some time for that. So after the group studies, you come back, you read through. Oh, okay, so this was what this person said, and I didn't understand. Oh, okay, now I understand. Should I do research more? You try and research more into it. Then you get a better understanding. Are you following? And with a study on your own, some people are good with vision or sight. So YouTube videos can really help you. And whatever topic in this university, there is a video on YouTube for you. So you start looking for them on YouTube. Those who are good with their sight, they really learn quickly with videos. Okay. Some people too are very good when it comes to reading, so they can just read and be okay. Okay, so whatever way it fits you, you just go for it. The last one is to solve questions. Solve questions after every studies. Solve question after every studies. It helps you remember. And it makes you more quickened when it comes to the remembrance of what you just study. I hope you get me. So solve more questions. There are questions online. You just type the topic. Let's say you are studying in cell structure, you'll be studying microscopes. Okay, let's say you are studying microscopes. You go after studying, after reading the slide, after watching videos, you go to Google and you just type microscope, MCQs. And MCQ stand for multiple choice questions. For those who didn't get it, I earlier on said it in the year 1 semester 1, how to go about your studies. So MCQs are multiple choice questions. So you just type that in and they'll give you a whole lot. So multiple choice questions. So microscope, MCQs, PDF. They'll give it out. You download the PDF. You go through the questions and see if you can solve them. They are good to go, and scoring an A will be easy. Then never forget the first point. You can do the second, the third all right, but if you don't get the first one right, you might be laughing at the wrong side of your teeth. Okay, so once again, Osei Sapon Daniel. Nurse Daniel is my YouTube name. And thanks for watching. And if you've not subscribed to this very point, please kindly do, because there are more videos for you guys, and I don't want you to sweat. Some people came to campus and they really sweat. They didn't get this information. Your seniors who are now in second year, I gave them this information, and they are really doing well. Some people have a CW of 80 plus, and it's very encouraging. So only if you heed what I'm saying, otherwise all this will be a waste. You get me? So heed what I'm saying, and little by little you make a better CWA, a CWA which is first class. Okay, thank you very much.